other women. Like, man, they ain't gonna touch that bitch, man. You know, because women, back in the ancient world, women always been hoes since the beginning of time.
That was the first one.
But certain women that had a certain mentality, they wasn't with just touching and getting with any nigga, any dirty, grimy nigga, because what? A woman is more internal. A woman's vessel can house a lot of evil spirits, it can house a lot of filth and bacteria by the more and more men she deals with. She deals with. That's why women were very, very safe about who they would deal with. Look at they understood consequences. Judith. Judith was actually eligible to remarry, and she didn't. She didn't. That means she was not having sex. That's what that really. If you want to make it simple, that's what it means, man.
Where's his phone?
But here it is. These women, man, they don't think about that. Like you said with us, you know, we got on our morning, you know, our morning garments. You know, because even in our culture, in our heritage, I should say, when you look at women's dress, matter of fact, has anybody got a Zondervan's Bible dictionary? You got one?
Usually be in here. Let me see.
See if you got it. You got it. You got a Zondervan's dictionary on you?
I think I do.
Allah, the other crib.
Well, you got it. Go to spirit. Go to dress. We have to go to spirit. Go to the Zondervan's dictionary.
I just have the compact.
Hey, that's fine. Hey, it's something, man. We're gonna see what it say on the dress. You know, that's why we in our sackcloths. You know, women wore certain dresses to specify their position in the world. You know, if you were a virgin, you had an actual virgin garment.
I'll be right there.
You know, that's how you knew. Like if a woman was virgin, you knew how she dressed. I can't tell you, because I mean we lost all that heritage. But there was something that specified that woman was taken, whether she was a virgin, whether she was mourning. You know, read what it says on dress. Yeah, kind of like today. See, like you can kind of identify older. Well, you can look at the face, but see, they would have their bodies fully covered. Yep. So a lot of times the regalia would denote who you were. You know, like even today, you could tell a woman that's in the athletic, so to speak, by how she dressed. She might have, you know, certain leg. Man, really these hoes nowadays, man. She'll be just a regular ass slut, but she got athlete clothing. She's dressed like she run track for the USA Olympics and shit. But yeah, back in the day, they would really do that, you know. Like you said, certain virgins would have certain dress codes, younger women, older women. It's a certain, like, different classes deals with different clothing. Yeah. Certain texture and things of that nature. You know, to know what type of women you were. Say anything on the dress? What's it say? Just read it.
This is dress out of the Zondervan's Compact Dictionary. It says knowledge of the kind of clothing worn by people of biblical times come from scriptural statements, from representation of the people and their clothing we find on monuments, revealed, reliefs, seals, plagues, and tomb paintings have been graves and tomb remains.
He was so astonished. Did you see his face in that?
Spectacle.
Oh, he was there. He could have cried. If it was somebody, he could have hit something. Keep going. I just saw his face, man. He was, goddamn.
It says all these coupled with the traditions and usage extant among the present Bedouin Arab tribes lead to the conclusion that at the very early period of man's existence, he learned the art of spinning and weaving clothing.
Hey, clothes, what does the scripture say? You know, it's a fashion statement. You know, the scriptures speak about a wise statement spoken out of season is considered foolish, and that includes your clothing, man. What do we do? What did over years? A lot of you brothers, you weren't in the camp back then, but the elders and apostles when they visited, they told us, hey, don't wear your garment in camp. You know, you park somewhere, and you just I'm going to throw my garment on. No, you wait till you get to where you're going to teach at and put your garment on. So we don't, that's not a statement that we need to be putting out there. It's a fashion statement. You know about how, hey, if I come out and I wear a dashiki, chances are, you know, most people will think, oh, he's African based. Yeah. Right? If I wear I don't know what color bandana I got on my head, but if it's blue and I wear a blue bandana on everywhere I go, niggas gonna think I'm a Crip.
It's representation.
It's a representation.
I will skip down. It says the clothing worn by the Hebrew people of biblical times was graceful, modest, and exceedingly significant.
See, modest. Even when we take our, like us, when we take these garments off and we back to just being regular Jakes in the world, Jake is regular with their attire, man. Jake just wearing, t-shirt, might be just a regular color, some just basic jeans,
Neutral colors.
regular shoes. Jake ain't out. We not out.
Fluorescent.
We're not trying to be fluorescent like the book said.
Being noticed.
$1,000 t-shirts and
Flamboyant.
Or change flamboyant.
Hey, we had a guy in our camp like that. He had to come to camp. Bottle of water he had to have the right bottle of water.
Right, pH.
It had to be Fiji. So he was always he couldn't hold the bottle of water in this hand because on this hand it had the watch and the pinky ring. So as I'm talking to the camera, you see my watch, ring, and I'm gonna make sure you see my chain, and I'm gonna make sure you see my.
When you do the lessons, they gotta have the shoes. The shoes gotta be seen.
Your shoes gotta be seen.
It can't be the same. You can't wear the same shoes every week again. So it always gotta be a different pair of shoes for the outfit to match. Then motherfuckers be going as far as having the underwear match the shoes and shit. Like, man, fuck all that, man.
Be modest.
Yeah, just be plain, man.
Plain.
Jane.
That's all. That's the type of woman we want in this world, right? Shit, I want a woman plain, boring.
And you know what? When you grow in this truth too, which of course brothers grown, of course, and we still growing. But when you of course, coming out of the world, you start to realize, damn, man, back in the day, when you was young, you always wanted the chick that everybody knew about, the so-called popular bitch back in school. But you're like, man, I should have got the fucking regular ass chick that everybody wasn't even paying attention to, that fine chick that she just wanted to come in class and read books and do her work.
And just eat pizza on the weekend.
That's the best chick, the one that everybody overlooked.
And that's us.
That's us.
That is us. We're modest. Apparel is very modest, man. We live a modest lifestyle. We work modest jobs. Everything we do is modest. Matter of fact, somebody look up the word, somebody go online etymology and look up that word modest. Because that's discreet. That's discreet. Being discreet. Matter of fact, if somebody get Titus, since we said the women's scriptures apply to us, somebody get Titus the 3rd chapter, I believe.
Timothy also, I think in the book of Timothy, it says women be of modest apparel.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Second Timothy. Second Timothy's 2?
Yeah,
3.
two. I think it's 2.
Somebody get that.
Oh, the water.
First Timothy.
First Timothy.
I got it.
Luke, somebody got the word modest first?
I got
You
it.
got it.
Yeah, bring out that word modest.
Want to get it?
What a definition of that.
All right, go on.
Oh, the definition of modest. The etymology, if you can.
All right, yeah, get that quick. Get it.
Because it's
Get the
spiritual,
modest.
man.
Yeah, get that quick.
You gotta be modest, man. Of modest apparel. Like you look at us at camp, man. These brothers got regular garments, man. We ain't out here on that the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I'm on
Garment.
etymology.
Hey, through the spirit, really, that overzealous, them super garments. Hey, through the spirit, that kind of at first was one of those stumbling blocks. I was like, man, I get the word, but you telling me I gotta dress like that?
Really, that's mocking.
Yeah.
To an extent.
To an extent, it is. Because we supposed to be modest. I got a brown garment. Just a regular garment. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't no
Gone.
ain't patches patched up and
Signature.
and embroideries and
Fabric glue.
Con.
you know what I'm saying?
I got that word modest for you.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, okay.
This is the online etymology of the word modest, 1560s, having moderate self-regard. Moderate.
Damn.
Keeping due measure.
You said keeping due measure.
Yep.
That's balance.
Balance.
You ain't trying to do too much. You ain't trying to be seen. You ain't trying to be a public spectacle. You just letting because at the end of the day, what we trying to glory is the word of your how about Jimmy on the shot. We're not trying to look for self-glorification. You got you guys that are trying to have 1,000 things on their garments, front and the back like they got a fucking Lakers jersey.
Like they superheroes. They got the cuffs. The cuff go from the wrist all the way to the ankle to the might as well go from they might as well go to the ankle.
The Wonder Woman wrist cuffs and shit like that for block bullets. Like nigga, we ain't out here for all that.
Come on, man.
Posing and shit.
Looking like a
They always
fucking
got
Power Ranger,
some
man.
weird pose, man. This ain't about that.
Got the
Go out there
staff.
and preach the word of Yahweh Shabbat Shah. That's the word, man.
That's a woman with all that accessories. They accessorize.
Oh, the scriptures got accessories.
Hey, you know, that's how you know, like, we just regular, like, we're modest. We're gonna read that again, we're modest. Because what happens? A lot of times on these Saturdays, Jake is regular, got live, we gotta work. So half the time, our garment, our sword is in our book bag, ready to go at any moment. Jake, half of these Jake, oh, I gotta go to the house. I forgot my wristband. I forgot my headband. I got the special earrings for camp. You know, these niggas got special accessories for camp.
Camp accessories.
You know, Jake used to scoff at the apostles and elders because they used to wear. You could just tell like they was in the spirit back then, like man, just whatever, man. Cut a hole in the sheet at the house, put some fringes on it, and we just gonna go push the word, man.
That's right. I used to play ball with him. Like he had to have on all the little cute shit.
You actually used to. We all used to play with a nigga like that.
The sorriest nigga too.
Headband.
Usually the sorriest nigga got the headband.
Yeah.
He got two wristbands.
Who was you talking about that?
AI sleeve.
Yeah, the AI sleeve. And he got the
You
short
was
nose.
answering now. You know,
You got
niggas
two
trying to
headbands. Come on, man, but that Jake that come to the park, man, he got on some busted shoes.
That nigga balled his ass off. They busted for a reason.
They busted
Your
for a
ankle
reason.
about to get busted.
He about to take your ass to school.
Hell, my shoes got
He gonna
busted
probably
up.
hit you, and you know what? He gonna hit you with one or two moves, and they gonna dust your ass.
Right.
He gonna hit you with the same move every time. Yeah, Kabosh.
Everybody cold and
Hey, but still, Kabosh was on that same team. Kabosh on the court, Kabosh just dressed regular. Kabosh just looked like, man, whatever you playing, I'm gonna play whatever I got on, and we'll cook your ass.
cook your ass.
Then his teammate,
Sorry.
we're not gonna tell you, we're not gonna speak on his name, but his teammate come on the court, he got the right Jordans, the NBA socks, the right shorts, the right shirt, the book bag,
The sandals before he puts the
sandals
shoes
before.
on.
Yeah, he had the sandals. Then he get on the court and it's like,
Y'all doing all that.
this nigga's garbage, man. And that's spiritually, that's a lot of you other camps, man. You know, you look the part, you got, like I said, you got. Anybody in this camp got a girdle? Not one girdle. You go to some of these other camps, man, they be girt up, man. It's
WWE belt.
that girdle be from here to here, man. Thick.
Can't even bend over. He dropping water on the ground. He got to get another brother to grab it for him.
Garment held in tight.
Man can't breathe.
No, it can't.
With a face of a lion.
You got a face of a lion on it, got gold on it. Ain't no girdles back here. Ain't
Different
no, we
jewels.
just out here, man.
Hey, that's why a lot
This
of
raw
chicks go
spirit.
broke. Because they be making them guys bow that bullshit for like different feasts. Tazariak woman had ended up speaking on that shit. She was basically giving the
breakdown.
yeah, she was giving the breakdown to Polite. And she was like, man, you know, this nigga ain't never got no money, this, that, and the other. Because every feast, he always got to have a new cute garment. He got to go to the Home Depot. They got to get the door knocker, and they got to put the shit on his chest and pay him for all this silly shit, man. Like a 10-year-old or something. So she basically like, the nigga, he a grown-ass man playing costume, man.
Yeah, if I could say, this thing is like a hobby tool.
Yeah.
Collectibles. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, just get you. Us brothers been having these garments for, some of us for 2-3 years.
I've never made my own garment. I'd rather get a new garment and I get hand-me-downs. Man. All my garments since I've been in camp has been hand-me-downs. For real, I'm being serious.
Damn, 2
All
years.
of my garments have been, hand-me-downs. You know, it's just like, oh, another brother make a new one. It's like, oh, okay, you forgot yours, just keep it, brother. And I'm rocking with it. I don't, hey, man, the time will come up, we're gonna get all that razzle dazzle.
That's right. Barely wash them. If you know.
I never wash mine.
Yeah. Not, you know.
I'm telling you, it's just literally, when we leave camp and the garment come off, it's going right back in the same bag.
Right.
And everything I need for camp stays in here. And I don't touch this bag. You see what I'm saying?
Con.
Read that word modest again.
This is modest in the online etymology. Having moderate self-regard.
But you don't think too highly of yourself. See, when you in modest apparel, you don't think too highly of yourself. A lot of you Jakes, you think too highly of yourself. That's why you gotta put on all that razzle dazzle, man. You gotta be spadazzled out, man. And we ain't out here for that, man. We just coming out here to push this word and do what we gotta do to get the hell up out of here, man. All that extra shit, man. Then you look at Jiggy like, you ain't hot, man. Like ISUPK. Y'all got knee-high boots, cheese fucking boots.
And then they doing that one pose and shit. They don't want to turn their head enough.
I fucking actually pick the arms on the belly.
Yeah.
Certain arms. I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta be a little.
You gotta tilt back a little bit.
It's hot as hell outside. Niggas got a combat boot.
They got a leather head wrap.
Leather.
All that leather, man. Come on, man. But don't. They got all these expensive ass garments and shit. But then you ask them to break down Revelation 13 and 9 and 10. It's everything but what it is, man.
Go over their head.
Go.
Well, because a lot of these guys don't do research. We already know they ain't just come to church of Berea. They more of the church of the Pharisees, man. That was all about the rotten and the phylacteries.
Gotta be.
Because that shit is all about deception. When you deal with people that's all about deceiving and stealing your money, one of the main things they polish themselves up with is appearance. And charisma.
The pastors in the church.
The pastors in the church. Yep.
Yep.
They want to have the nice $1,000 suits on. You can't have $1,000 suits with $20 shoes. You gotta have the nice shoes with it. The socks gotta go with the shoes. So the elegancy has to go with the outfit. The appearance. The car gotta go with everything. The house gotta go with everything. The status. Everything around you has to have some form of notoriety and some type of elegancy. Or some form of you gotta be eloquent, you know? But at the end of the day, he's trying to razzle and dazzle you out your fucking pocket.
Yeah, he got all these $1,000 words. He got a $1,000 suit, $1,000 sneakers, $8,000 meals, all to take your little 20.
Right.
Like goddamn tip.
All to take the crumbs out your pocket, man. What precept you have?
Still in this Corinthians.
Yeah, God.
Timothy. 1 Timothy 2 and 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Are we not shamefaced? Man, when a brother speaks of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we just be, man, all the glory to him. We come in that energy of dropping our face and not looking the Lord in the face. It ain't these women. These women ain't come. That woman that live in your house, the woman that live in your house that's even in your corner, she might not be a whole demon. You know, she might be, 75% okay and like another 10% of demon. You know, but she's working. She's working. She ain't shamefaced with you. She ain't not looking you in your eyes, man. Okay, keep going.
Shamefacedness and sobriety.
Sober. Scriptures speak about being sober, man. We're serious. All right. See, these scriptures, they have there's layers to it, man. When we're going into the spirituality, these scriptures are really talking to us, man. You know, keep going.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Scripture says that your wife shall be a harlot. So what does this apply to today? You know, you can try to teach your woman to give her the utmost, not respect, but teach her the most that you can. And the Scripture, I say you can. But at the end of the day, the Scripture speak about the unbelieving wife.
Right.
If your woman just pleases to dwell with you, it is what it is.
Really, from experience, if you're dealing with a woman that don't really know fully what you into, man, just keep it that way. But you can teach her the ways of the scriptures without bringing the scriptures into play.
Yeah.
Like that's when you really come up on a level of wisdom. You don't gotta, well, baby,
Let me get Hebrews for you.
It tells you this is how a woman's supposed to be according to Proverbs 30.
Bible said,
Come on, man.
nah, don't say that.
You ain't gotta say what the Bible says. You can put it out there without. You can tell a woman not to eat pork without going to Leviticus, man.
Going to the science of the hell, really, you ain't gotta get deep with it, man. Yeah, just like pork, so and so, going to the point of why pork is sickening. But at the end of the day, the reason why the Lord even lay out all these scriptural laws and these commandments and all these things in front of us is because it's a reason behind it.
Yep.
And you should know the reason behind these things, and you should understand how to the reason to break these things down. And if you can break them down, you just keep it basic and break it down to certain people around you, like you said, to your woman, without going into the fullness of the scripture.
Right. I teach like my daughter. You know, I try to instill certain things in the scriptures in my daughter. But I don't go into, all right, well, baby, we're going to read. Here it is, my daughter can barely read. And I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, and read it on down to her. Nah, man, I'm going to tell her a story, but I'm going to apply it. Like when I was telling, one thing, the Spirit had me telling my daughter about the Sabbath. So I was like, I don't go into it with Isaiah 66. I don't do that with my daughter. I tell her, no, well, the Lord said this is a day of rest, so we're going to get your room. Okay, so it's a Sabbath for your house? Yes. You deal with them, you don't you deal with them as a babe, man. You know?
Like a baby. What does scripture say about dealing with a baby? You give them milk. You don't apply, even though you might be on a meaty level, you don't apply meat to children. You feed them certain things to nourish them and build them up. So later on they'll be strong enough to get the bigger picture of things.
That's it.
And it's the same thing with even these women, because these women are really children.
They really are.
You know, before you really come into this truth, hell, when you come into this truth, that's when you really start off as an infant and you really grow up. But prior to that, you know, these people, they don't have a level of common sense. They don't have common knowledge. They don't know how to actually put two and two together. So you have to actually teach people 1 + 1 is 2. You got to teach them the ABCs of, all right, this is wrong, this is right, this is, don't do that. That's not wrong.
What did I say?
You really got to do that with Jake. That's why the Lord told Nicodemus in John the 3rd chapter how he has to be reborn. And Nicodemus didn't get it. But he was basically telling him, you got to learn your basics all over again. You got to learn your 1, 2, 3s. You got to learn your ABCs. You got to learn the spirit. You got to learn all these things from the bottom on up. And I'm going to continue on. It says, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold.
Oh, what the scriptures tell you in 1 Corinthians 11th chapter? A man ain't supposed to have long hair. See, Jake wanna, get fancy with the hairstyles and shit. You know, again, being modest. Just keep it simple, man. Hey, I'll meet you with this in the spirit, man. The best thing that could have happened for me was me losing my hair. I know that might sound crazy, but that took a major portion of my life. Not a question, man. Fuck it, my hair going a certain length, and I hit it with the clippers, keep it moving. I don't even get, when you was in the world and you got a nice bit of hair, or your hair go full in, your hairline, all that shit. You go to the barbershop, man, you be in the barbershop fucking 2 hours getting a haircut.
Yeah, you get real pretty with it.
You get pretty, the barber gotta, you hit it a certain way, you gotta, line it up a certain way and all that. But when you losing your hair, man, you just take that, you don't even get a haircut because you through.
I was last night.
What?
Last night I was on a job and I was in the bathroom and I ran to, I went to use the bathroom. 2 Jakes came in the bathroom too. And Jake, right when Jake get in the bathroom, they be like nigga women in the bathroom talking about their hair. Yeah, my hair ain't looking where how it's supposed to. It ain't looking good today. I gotta make sure these niggas just going back and forth. They just talking about moisturizing and shit like that, man. But that's that spirit. When you're joined on point, you start to get a little effeminate with your thing. But at the end of the day, that's why like you say, keep it things simple.
Yeah. Like you a man, now don't get me wrong, you got certain men, what you got, man, I don't care. They got their hair
ain't
braided.
nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, at the end of the day, if your rib at the house can braid your hair, you can maintain that, and she don't mind doing it, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Hey, that's whatever. That's between you and your household, man. But if you a man and you ain't got no woman, you spending your Friday evening 2-3 hours at a salon. It might be time to cut the hair, man. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta really be modest, man. Any more to that? That's vanity. Yeah,
vanity.
But like I said, hey, like I said, that brother here, he got his hair braided. His other brother,
Yeah, you got brothers in all camps.
Ain't no
Because it's
wrong.
really the point, like how Jake, Jake being in the world, and Jake getting real effeminate. Jake like, I gotta have my hair this way, and it gotta be this, and then it's not like, goddamn, man, this guy talking about his hair wearing a fucking black woman, man.
3 hours, you in the silk, you sitting in a hair dryer for 3 hours and shit. Getting your hair twisted up. That's all. All right, now is it off according to the scriptures? No. And, the law tell you about the law. The scriptures speak about long hair. All right, but that's that fancy embroidery. Jake, because then Jake always got to put their flavor into something. They can't just have, like the brother behind the camera. His braids is just straight back. You know, Jake, you know, I really want you to put a little swirl on this side.
Okay.
Put a swirl and some beads over here.
Give me the Allen Iverson.
You give me the Allen Iverson this. I need you to put I need you to put in this bitch in cursive in the back of my head.
But yeah, because even like brothers might, you know, you might throw something in your head, black braids. Men in the ancient world, they would do the same thing. But you look at Jake in the world, what Jake do? Jake could get dreadlocks and then they'll color all their goddamn tips.
Yeah.
So here it is, you got a body dye, or however the fuck these niggas do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how they ask somebody to dye
You
their.
gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta go somebody. You got like, I want red tips in my shit like a goddamn woman, man.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna just stop it at the shoulder length. They want it all the way down their back.
Jake would dreads and get their head dreaded up. They'll spend all day at a salon with some woman dreading their head up, retwisting it. Then leave there and go to the barbershop
Get it lined
to
up.
get it lined up. Just doing the most. It's a lot of money, man. You get your hair, you get them twisted, get your hair retwisted. That shit might cost you $100, and it's gonna take forever. Trust me, when I used to have, you know, locks when I was in the world still, man, you get your shit retwisted, man, it might take you 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, you gotta sit on a hair dryer. You got a little couple. You like some goddamn old ass nigga woman. You got the little thing over your head. Reading a magazine.
The clips in your head.
Clips. You got clips. My hair's still wet. I got a tender scalp. All right, man. That shit ain't.
It's great, man. That's great.
You know, you be trying to sleep a certain way, you don't want your head to get fucked up.
These gotta last. Fuck that. Like I said, it fuck with your confidence a little bit at first when your hair losing. Hey, through the spirit, man, that's the best thing that happened to me.
Yeah, me too, but
I ain't gotta deal with that. I ain't gotta deal with that. I wanna get my head lined. I don't have to deal with that line because I ain't got a line.
Line through.
My line through, so I ain't gotta worry about that lining up your shit demon, man.
A lot of people ain't paying attention to today no more anyway. That spirit was in the 90s. Airline stuff.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah, because now the spirit is on Jake. You look at the NBA, the spirit of niggas not combing their hair, man. Like, here, you worth 30 billion, you make 30 million this year. You telling me you can't comb your fucking scalp, man? You know?
No Kevin Durant, fucking lubricant or nothing in
There
it.
ain't no nothing in the beard, man.
Just dry as all hell.
Kevin-
So that, you know, look like it's
Derrick
suffering.
Rose.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
That's the thing with
BB
Jake.
head.
Jake is not modest. Jake don't have balance. Either they gotta have sexy, flexy Jamaican dreads that go down, and they gotta have the little seashells on it. You know, they gotta throw it back, or they just like, well, either I'm on that, or I just say fuck it.
1600 style, man. Slavery.
Just looking like a slave, right? Looking like he just came out the field, man.
Right off the boat.
It's you could groom yourself. Like we're not saying. See, you gotta put on, you gotta put a balance on it. You know, for the most part, when you out here in the world, look presentable, man. You know, you can clean up. You ain't gotta look like you just came from living like you live in a trash can.
I was about to say that. Hey, Oscar.
Beard just through and shit. All kind of knots.
Dead skin.
Yes.
Oh man.
I don't like that shit. Don't come around me looking like that, man. You got all kind of dead. Like look, you never put a washcloth to your face. Just dead peeling skin. Bro, man, listen, man. Ashy, stinking. Take care of yourself, but don't take care of yourself to the extent of a goddamn woman. You know, keep going.
Says, not with broided hair or gold or pearls.
See, Jake we had another man I can't, man. The ring had to be on the right hand.
The bright link.
The bright
Not
length.
just any watch. Like we said, there ain't nothing wrong with watches because, you know, like me, I got this little bullshit ass watch. It's a regular watch. It ain't too fancy, you know.
It's nice enough.
Yeah, just nice enough.
It tells you the time, man.
It tells the time. That's like, it does what a watch should do. It ain't no 60,000. I ain't financing it.
Fucking watch every month.
Yeah, you got a car note on your wrist and shit.
You know, but we had that, brother. We had to have the pearls and the rings and the gold and the silver and the emeralds. Ah, man.
You backing up with Ezekiel 16. Yeah, we was decked out, man.
We was decking that.
Yeah, but we in the times of being modest. Yeah, we take the time to be all sexy, flexy. You know, that's what we going into. This is modest. Keep Because anybody that come up here and listen, they come up to listen to the spirit. Don't be razzled and go, wow.
See what he got on?
Look what he got on. He gotta mean something. Look at all of them. They all got headbands on. Wow. Because Jake is simple.
That's gay too.
Jake's doing shit because of that shit. Nah, I had to get down with that kid. Look at those. IUIC's Passover video. Remember the commercial? Ooh. That's wristbands, man. And then the band next to him like, yeah, the wristband.
Oh,
The lamb dinner.
Oh, the lamb dinner.
oh my God.
It ain't nothing to trick a nigga, man. Niggas are the easiest
Mad
thing to
when I
trick.
see shit.
You know, keep going. I think it's you gotta watch it if you ain't seen that.
Straight carnality.
Gold or pearls or costly array.
See, costly array. I don't want to hear no excuse from no brother that just joined the camp that like, but I want my garment done that way, so until I get my garment ready, man, fuck it, man. All right, if you got some curtains in your house, man, rip them curtains down and cut a hole in it. Get a border of blue and some fringes and go push the word, man.
When we first started, we got the goddamn sheet from the bed.
See?
I took that sheet, chopped that motherfucker up, made a garment out of it. Hey, it ain't get rough like that. It speaks about how John the Baptist, he had what?
Camels.
Camel skin.
Rough garments.
Rough garments, you know? Ain't about being free. Even the regular talker says costly. Like you had this other guy, he talking about how he's so behind on bills, but he got fucking Lebautins on, man.
$1,000 sneakers.
Niggas gonna sell them. You can sell $1,000 sneakers for $700 and pay your rent. And you got 4, 5, 6 pair of them shit, over 40, 50 pair of shoes, but you crying about your bills, debt.
I ain't hearing that shit.
I ain't hearing that shit.
That's why Apostle Tahar said years ago, he was like, remember he said in that video, he was like, man, don't call us up asking us to help you with your bills and shit. You riding around in a brand new car. That's another thing, Jake want all the finer things in life. Be modest, man. All right? Before you make a big purchase and you be in the store like, oh, I got that tax refund. I'm about to go get this Gucci shirt. Hey, is your brothers in your camp situated?
Is your shit held down?
Is you held down for? Is you got money? Is all your bills paid for?
Yeah.
Or you caught up on your shit?
Nah, nigga do that before he pay them bills. Like, fuck
Oh,
that.
That's niggas. Like we're going into niggas that come into the camps,
Yeah.
come into the truth. The Most High is laying it out, telling you how to be, man. And then Jake will read this and be like, and use this to talk shit against the woman when he's talking to your black ass. Jake always want a scripture to curse their wife out at home.
Hell yeah, you need them cutting precepts.
You know, but not knowing he cursing her out, and he's talking about his own goddamn self. Go ahead.
But which becometh woman, professing godliness with good works, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Yeah, so we can drop that, but go back to the word modest, and we're going to bring that out. And now we'll go to Matthew 25.
This is the word modest on my etymology. Having moderate self-regard, moderate, keeping due measure, sober, gentle, temperate.
Oh, go to Titus 3:1. Modest, temperament,
Not improper.
not improper.
The word temperate means balance. You know, when you get like proper temperature.
Are you talking about the aged woman?
Is that
That's
the
two.
Oh, no, bishop. Bishop
Okay,
is
okay.
when you read out the stuff.
It was sober, gentle, temperate, measure, manner,
Having manners.
not improper or lewd.
See, you have Jake that are coming to this thing and don't have no table manners. We've dealt with that.
Oh yeah, big nigga, man.
You learn quick in this thing too, man. I ain't going out to eat with men unless they on a level.
That's Sirach 31.
Yeah, you be in that spirit of, oh, it's a brother, and you don't really know that brother's ways. Next thing you know, you at dinner and shit, and he just acting like a real nigga.
Here it is, you got 2/3 looking at him like he a big nigga, man. But you trying to rebuke everybody on the highways and byways, but you can't even go out to a casual fucking diner without everybody looking at you sideways, man.
Try to bring
Bring it
precept.
out, man.
This is Sirach chapter 31 and 16. It says, eat as it becometh a man those things which are set before thee, and devour not, lest thou be hated.
Oh yeah, Jake
Mount Olive's place.
Mount Olive's plate of food. the bread is rolling off the side of the plate and shit. You know, olives falling down like it's an avalanche of food.
Hell yeah.
Come
But you call yourself a man of the Lord. You know?
in the last one.
It was.
It says, leave off first for manners' sake.
See, manners. See, that's how you know that scripture. That's talking to you men, man. We supposed to have manners. You know, you get around, or you at the table and you smacking. Remember after Day of Atonement when we went to the grill?
Man wanted to get free food.
Oh,
But then you watch these niggas' videos. You watch these niggas. We ain't gonna say no names. People that know the situation, you know. Then you talk to these niggas, and these niggas got a nerve to talk on camera about we brothers. Y'all are niggas. Y'all are niggas, and we done seen you at your best. And what I mean your best, your worst. Shit.
your best nigga.
The best nigga. Here we is. We just got off of the Day of Atonement fast. Left camp because it fell on a Saturday. It's going to show you how everything about that situation shows you. That whole situation for brothers that was like you was there. Everybody that was off that day ain't even in the camp anymore. Right? Everybody that was off, like we got rid of all of them. It was a Day of Atonement. We went to camp afterwards, starting from the top one down because it was the top that recommended. Yeah. He's like, let's go out and get something to eat. You know, out of order. The whole camp ain't supposed to move like that. After the Day of Atonement, we 15 deep, 20 deep or whatever.
Going out to eat.
Going out to eat and
You
shit.
see how fucking hard it was before? That was showing it was off in the spirit at the beginning. But it's like, here it is, we all trying to cram in this little ass parking lot. Brothers got these big boy trucks and shit. You know, knowing the type of size brother trucks be, everybody trying to cram in this little ass parking lot. And then it costs all this fucking money to pay for the parking lot.
Then just to pay $20 for a plate of jerk chicken.
Coming up fast, we ain't even dressed for the occasion.
Man, you really supposed to.
It was an upscale. We sweaty. We was downtown Atlanta at Little 5 Point. You know, we got a smell to us. But he want to take us to this nice, so I can sit at this top table and show my woman.
Yeah,
I have men that listen to me. That Then the top nigga, he getting a and you know what? Through the spirit, that bum, the spirit of the Lord set up where that bum was fucking with you, man. That was in the spirit, man. You got one nigga. Like I said, I ain't saying no names. I ain't gotta say the names. But because the situation shows that Jake ain't right, man. You know, they're not being modest, they're not being temperament, having manners. Easily could have hushed the situation. He acting like a stank ass nigga woman that didn't get her hush puppies from Supreme Fish. Bothering me.
Everybody
Go to cops.
Yeah, everybody turning their head and shit.
Go to cops.
I think that's just a simple ass bump, man. All you gotta do is just talk to the manager. Excuse me, sir. You know this guy interrupted me. Can you either move me or could you get him out of the vicinity? It's simple as that. Hey, bothering me. Well, can I get a free plate? Oh, yeah, fucking nigga.
Acting like Boom Quisha, man, from the like a ghetto ass nigga woman. A free plate, man. Then you got one Jake and like I said, I ain't gotta say no names, man. That's what I say, that day was so off. All them niggas that caused the scene, everybody that caused the scene that day ain't in the camp no more. So you can't just, when you get around men, just think, I'm being a nigga. It's a level to it. Don't get me wrong, brothers know how I am. I'm playful. But I still have a certain level of respect and honor and reverence when I'm around men. I just, you know, but you gotta have manners, man. What else happened that day? Oh man, he called a waitress a bitch. Yeah, that's my bitch right there.
Yeah,
She got a man.
that would pop it off, I think.
But hey, this just for example for the brothers that's watching, man. Don't be doing that shit, man. When you go out in the world, man, learn how to be calm, man. Please and thank you. You see a faggot, man, a faggot that's serving you, hey, how you doing? I ain't having no faggot touch my plate. Nigga, faggots been touching your plate all your goddamn life, man. I'm trying to come in the camp now, come in the troop now, you just some super royal, man. Some super royal dude, man. Just live in casual life.
Be modest, man.
You've been doing it all your life, man. Just keep it simple.
And like going back to what you said, all the time, like the middle scriptures are really, healthy for brothers. Because like,
the best.
yeah, because it's like you gotta take your time with the truth.
That
Because
milk, man.
Them demons, they coming at us more than ever than when we was in the world.
Hell yeah.
That's it, huh?
Hey, just because we look rugged, we might have a rugged persona, but don't live up to the stereotype everywhere you go. So.
That's right, huh?
Just because it's outward. Try to be polite, man. The word polite goes to the word elitist. That's where you get the word a politician. It goes back to the word politis, which means to be made smooth.
See?
So when you in certain areas, man, you gotta be smooth, man. Don't be in there causing an uproar, having everybody looking at you sideways.
You know what that said in Matthew?
Hey, when you leave the joint, they're like, man, goddamn, I never had. They got your face on the goddamn in the restaurant. So if you come in, they're gonna kick your ass out.
Kick your ass out.
Some of them type niggas.
And you supposed to be an ambassador of Israel,
Lord.
and you can't. And you getting kicked out of nigga spots.
They got the worst of niggas coming in there, and they allowing them to come in. They don't even want your ass in there, man.
What tells that about you, man?
Yeah, that's my bitch right there. That whole day was way off, man.
And she don't want no parts of the man.
And
That be Jake, man.
That be Jake, man. Jake. That's what I say, y'all brothers, man. Right now, how we move, just keep it that way, man. Cause we done been there.
Hell yeah.
I was talking about it earlier today. I was talking about Riz. I was talking about how we ain't gonna say his name. We say he ain't watching, but fuck it. I ain't gonna say his name just for the sake of it. You know, you say men's names, we bring men out of the grave, so to speak.
Summing them up.
And summing them up, man. Jake went to Mango's and pulled out the daggers on the fucking security and shit, man. See what I'm saying? Jake don't got no tape, no manners, man.
Yeah, we gotta be a judge of court, man.
I'm telling you, we gotta be the church of court.
Always some damn shenanigans, man. Here it is, you pulling out knives on the security. And I heard that story. Like, man, what the hell? Jake be simple as hell. He said the security basically had that thumper finna got him lay his big ass down.
That thumper.
He pull him out like it's a fucking like it's a western. Draw. Well, I'm telling you, quick draw him and draw, man. You got that? Now we gonna bring our choice in a second.
This is Matthew 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of
Sheep.
wolves.
I send you forth as sheep. Like the brother always say, sheep aren't known for being smart animals, man. They're quiet, passive. Their sounds aren't aggressive. Think about that too. Even a sheep, the sounds that come from it, it's a bad. You never see nobody. Oh shit! Sheep scared the shit out of me. You've never heard that in life where somebody jump up like it's a rock wild. You see a sheep or a little baby goat, you just like, oh, it's cute. That's how we're supposed to be seen in the world, man. Do your best to be seen as cute, man.
Be as cute as possible.
Be as cute as possible, man.
Just be a fluffy.
Just be a fluffy sheep, okay? Don't be a rockwaller. Keep going.
And scripture say, don't be a lion in your house. When Jake come in the truth, now Jake get in the spirit of just beating the shit out of their women, man.
The thing is, you never put your hands on a woman when you was in the world. Then you get this word. And now you just a domestic violence ass nigga.
Yeah.
You a terrorist.
You a terrorist. Man, I was thinking about it too. I ain't gonna say, see, that's the
Nigga become a tyrant.
Hey, you become a tyrant. Like I said, I ain't gonna say the man's name.
Oh man.
You know? But I was telling my real, I like, leaving it up, brother. Every week he was into some shit. And it wasn't like little shits. It was like, God damn, this guy done got arrested again. God damn, he done got in a fight. God damn, he done got a car accident. Like, God damn, he got drunk and driving. Like, God damn.
DUI.
You see what I'm saying? Just have good behavior, man. I want to get that scripture too where it speaks to the woman, a keeper at home.
That's Titus the second chapter.
Titus the second chapter, being good. It tells you that it's
Just good.
It says good. And I love that part.
It said
Because there's a
comma,
comma
good,
before
comma.
it and it's comma after. And it just says good. Just be good, man.
Good conduct.
Good. That's going back to simplicity, like y'all was talking about.
Yep.
Being plain. Jacob just in the house.
That's right.
Perfect. Yeah.
And you eat your chicken dinner and watch your little show, play a little video game. If you got a time, push the word, take your ass to sleep, and do it all over again, man.
But you know, complicated Jakes like that, that'd be the ones that get kicked the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It's really, even when you work in a job, it'd be hard as hell to get fired from a job. You'd be like, man, how the fuck he get fired for that?
Yeah.
You'd be like, like, how you get fired from this job? This job is easy as shit.
Yeah.
But Jake be doing the most, man. Jake come on the job, first off, they'll be late, super late.
Yeah.
Always late.
Always late.
Yep.
Then they come in the job talking
Don't
shit.
got the dress code, proper dress code. Always got
Stealing
the
and
dress
shit.
code.
Nigga be wanting to steal. Fresh out of orientation, looking for some shit to steal.
Stealing shit, like you say. But that's Jake. They come in this job, same shit.
Mm.
You know, keep going in there.
In the midst of wolves, be ye therefore wise as serpents.
They have a serpent, man. No matter how big of a snake it is, you never hear it. Trust me, with a serpent, that serpent been not seeing you,
So I be stealing.
but you ain't seen it. Think about a cat, like a lion, or a little house cat in your neighborhood, or whatever. Hey, that cat done saw you. You might be coming from the corner, the cat done been saw your ass. By the time you seen it, it been done seen you. Because it's quiet. It moves softly through the world. You know, as big as a lion is, think about how big a lion is. It's still stealthy and sneaks through the Sahara and jumps on big ass animals. It ain't. If a lion on the kill, a lion ain't roar. Here I come, roar. I'm roaring.
It's a whole area
Yeah.
running now, man.
Roar.
Nigga.
Like,
To be honest,
Yeah, it's
we don't
gone.
have a lot of energy like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with us. We don't got a lot of energy like that to be like that. To be honest, you got in certain situations, you just gotta execute, get in and get out.
Yeah.
When you look at how lions move, majority of the time they sleep. And if a lion, the male lion is going on a hunt, what they do? They like you said, they get in the high grass, they crouch down, they go real stealthy, they get real slow, and they wait for that burst. That burst time to pounce, they use their energy for the kill, they eat, and that's it, man.
go back to sleep.
And if they ain't doing that, what they doing? Pissing all over the place, marking their territory, building their pride, popping women all fucking day. Simple lifestyle, man.
That's why the Lord said, be not
Simple.
be not
Yeah. Yeah. The lion. You don't never see a lion here. This is a lion that lived in this neck of the woods all his life, and he just think one day, you know what? I'm gonna go to Dubai. You know what? I'm thinking about going to India. He just packed up him and his pride just go on a 1,000-mile track. Nah,
Going to tighter territory.
it don't work like that. You have Jake and his truth like that too. You gotta watch for them types of Jakes. Always on the move, Jakes.
The Jakes that always want to travel, there
Yup.
is you in Florida, but you just want to move to California all of a sudden. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
Stay in your territory, man.
Here it is, you got to pack all your shit up, you got to get you a job, you got to do all these things to move from this. That's off in itself, man.
That is off in itself. And then you basically out here. Then you gotta learn a whole new type of nigga. That's the main thing when you move.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, man, I'm leaving. I'm built. The Lord got me here for a reason. I'm ready for this.
I mean, you know what it's funny? You said it too. Because it was on my job. I was on the job and I was talking to this bitch ass nigga. I figured out he was a faggot. But he was like, you ever thought about moving? He just talking to me. He was like, you ever thought about moving? I was like, nah, moving like where? It was like out of the state. Like in New York or something. Nah, I ain't thought about moving nowhere. I said, I'm here. I said, I ain't going out my area. I said, I gotta learn how to move in a different area. I don't know nothing about no New York. I don't know nothing about no California. It's okay to visit, but I'm not just gonna pack up all my stuff and move to the Bronx. The price of living is different. It's a whole nother style of movement. People can indicate who you is from how you move. They can tell you from Georgia. People like to pray on shit like that. But turns out, he was like, yeah, I'm trying to move to New York. I'm just thinking, why this motherfucker asking me this weird ass question like that? Later on the job, dude was like, yeah, you know Holmes, he a faggot, man. I was like, that's why that motherfucker was talking like that.
Trying to get you to go with his ass.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I'm like, man, that's a woman's spirit. A woman just want to pack up and just go from one state to the next.
I'm bored here. I want some new excitement. I want a new life. All right, you get your. I don't even want to go for. As long as I've been living in Atlanta, I done lived on the east side of Atlanta. The fuck I look like moving to the west side of Atlanta. Let alone going to the west coast. You see, you get what I'm saying? Being modest, casual, normal. Okay, keep going.
and harmless as doves.
Harmless as doves, man. The Most High told us to be harmless as doves. Hell, even with snakes. A snake will, most snakes only kill once or twice a year. Snakes ain't out here eating everything. Like, snake don't just eat a big ass rat or a rodent. And he, I just ate, I'm gonna eat again. Nah, that snake might not eat for another 6 months.
By the time they rest.
Yeah, most snakes only eat like twice a year. So they're not striking at everything. That's the point of what I'm saying. You gotta know, like the brother said, you gotta seize the opportunities. Know when to strike. Know when to hit the gas. Know when to hit the brakes. Sometimes you gotta rev up. Sometimes you gotta slow down.
Yeah, I was gonna say even with snakes, they got limited venom. You know, they got limited injections, and so they know they can't just waste their venom. A lot of times they're trying to flee. Unless it's a kill. If it's something they're trying to prey on, then they try to eat. But if it's something bigger than them, a lot of times animals flee, man. You gotta know certain situations to flee out of. Just because the scriptures say we a lion don't mean every situation you approach it like one. Because situations will be bigger than you, and you'll run into somebody bigger than you with a goddamn gun, and he'll blow your ass away, man. Situations happen like that, man. You trying to run up on any nigga, here it is, this a west side tattoo face nigga, and you like, man, I got the scripture, I got your how about shit, I got the spirit. I got the spirit of the Lord on my side.
All right.
Hey, all right. You about to be in the spirit world.
I was just gonna say that's that Philippians 4, I think 4:12, where it says, "I know how to base and abound."
Yeah. Come on.
Y'all better
Yeah, get that tights. You can it's more than that. Let's get the tights.
Titus chapter 3, verse 1. Put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers,
That's giving you manners and how to operate. What?
to obey magistrates, to
Order, government, yep. Dignities. You know, and that comes with women. Women are the first ones to learn that they gotta respect the dignities. That's how you know we're spiritually women too. Spiritually servants, all right? Because Jake be simple with the terminologies and stuff. Right? Nah, we got rods, all right, and we're men, okay?
Hell yeah.
You know, go ahead.
to be ready to every good work, to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers,
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be no brawler. Being doves. All right, being sheep. You don't see sheep out here just picking fights with all kind of animals, man. All right, sheep's are calm, collected animals. They ain't out here antagonizing the goat or the bull on the farm, picking fights with the bull and shit. Every time you come out, you gotta watch out for the. You never hear no farmers say, "Yeah, you gotta watch out for that sheep. That sheep
Be dangerous.
be dangerous over there." All right. Yeah, you look at the massive claws on it. All
Yeah,
right.
and that's funny with sheep too, because they don't have any type of attack mechanism. They don't have large, menacing teeth. They don't have no long claws. They don't have anything, man.
They're not aggressive.
They're not aggressive. They don't have any type of poison. They don't have any type of strong defense. They don't have any camouflage. They really can't survive in the wild. That's why they actually need a shepherd. Cause take a, it don't matter. You can take a pack of sheep and you send them out. They can't survive. Hell, at least like ox. Big builders used to use that pack down in a pack. They're very dangerous.
Their size.
Their size, they have horns, they have certain things, but they can actually back down big boy prey like a lion. Lions are very timid. They're very careful when they run up on certain animals like wildebeest and beasts and things of that nature. They can get killed by them. But sheep, there ain't nothing to kill a sheep. So that's how you know you gotta move very, very keenly, man.
You got something?
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verses 16. Strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place. Blood is as nothing in his sight, and where there is no help, he will overcome the sun. Brother Sam, this is like, the scripture saying, the Lord in Romans chapter 12, man, we should be in this thing to seek our business. Now we know we're Israelite. Oh, I'm trying to beat this nigga ass that told me over 6 years ago. No, man. You gotta believe in the Lord. Like the scripture says in Exodus 14:4, the Lord shall fight for you and you shall hold your peace. So this isn't a thing where we're brawling, man. That distinguishes us from these off-ass cats who wear all black and want to be seen as men. So
Tough guys.
tough guys.
Or they go teaching in and the worst places in the city. Yeah, teachers in the hood. We didn't know what the
Hebrews in the hood.
They had them titles, IUSC backs down the Crips.
That's antagonizing, man. That's poking a stick at these
hornet's
wolves and
nest.
these scorpions, and here it is. You purposely putting yourself in a scorpion's den.
That's also building up that black Hebrew Israelite narrative. You're taking these niggas, Esau's taking that collective data. These are all these guys fight. They're only asking. These guys are violent. All we do is push the Bible, but you other can't do it. Y'all don't know. Seems wise for this. Week in, week out. It's prove something, man. That's not what it's all
That's
about.
how you know we shoot. We out here, we peaceful. We bunched up together. We just doing our thing, man. All right. Go back to
Hey, you can jump. Yeah, you get some more point number. I want to jump to the top.
yeah, bring it up, man. You gotta bring it
This is verse 1 on Ecclesiastes 8. Strive not with the mighty man, lest thou fall into his hands. Be not at variance with the rich man, lest he overweigh thee. For gold hath destroyed many, and perverted the hearts of kings. Strive not with the man that is full of tongue, and heap not wood upon his fire. So you shouldn't be around one of them mouthy niggas, man. Them gum bumping. You know, that's the worst niggas to be around, man. Hey, just like back in school, them niggas that run their mouth the most, when a situation go down, they ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
But they always say it's always the quiet ones. The quiet ones are the ones you really don't mess with. The nigga that run his mouth, that's the one that's gonna get you into some shit.
The scriptures say in the book of Sirach, I forgot what chapter, it says, beware of a mischievous man. If you go into mischievous, it's like a goofball, someone talk and play around a lot.
Like a rat, you know a pack of rats. 'Cause you know there's terms for how you bunch clubs like sheeps. Sheep are known as flocks. It's a flock of sheep. You don't have a flock of dogs, right? Or it's not a flock of lions. It's a lion is what a pride of lions. But with rats, it's a mischievous rat. So that's the plural of rats. It's mischievous because what do? They get into shit, cause, stir up shit. You know?
Instigators.
Instigator, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, that mischievous spirit. That's a spirit of a rat, man.
Hell yeah.
This is Proverbs 20 and 19. He that goeth about as a talebearer revealeth secrets. Therefore, meddle not with him that flattereth with his lips.
Yeah. Don't be around men with that lip service, man. Because the nigga with the lip service is sheep in wolf's clothing.
Yeah, and that dude, they call you on the phone talking shit too, man.
Busy bodies.
Hey, from experience, from personal experience. And man, if there's a brother that's trying to hold your ear hostage, man, hey man, curse him the hell out, man.
Yes, they get that demon off.
Get that demon off of him, man. Because how we move in the spirit, like me and this brother, we might have something to talk about, and that one time we might be on the phone an hour or two. But that's like once every month, once every 2 months. But that Jake that want to hold your ear hostage every week, every other day, that dude ain't right, man.
There's always this brother that brother this. This brother ain't got no money on his light bill. Brother, I had to put $100 on that brother light bill. What's going on with his money? Why you didn't say that to him?
Why you telling me?
What the fuck that got to do with me? What you want me to do about it? And them be them jakes that always got a problem, but they don't want to figure out the solution.
Yep.
They'll be the ones that actually put their hand out, and then they'll do for you, and then they want to put something against you.
Hey, I
They want to
got
hold that against you, man.
I got something for you right now.
That's some nigga shit, man. Niggas, man, no manners. No manner having ass niggas. You got something, Country Caller?
Y'all can keep going. I'm gonna find
what you
it.
got.
This is Ecclesiastes 11 and 10. My son, meddle not with many matters.
See, being modest. The scriptures speak about a woman not being a busybody, right? Keep deal with what you got to deal with. Keep us at home. That's what I want to get that in Titus, man. You know, because it says meddle not with many affairs, man. That's the scriptures. Just be modest, man. Stay in the house. Be regular guys. And you know, us women here in Atlanta, we put that spirit heavy because this is the city to get your ass into some shit, man. There's some shit always going on, man. Here it is, last weekend you had Labor Day weekend. There's a million fucking people there. And this weekend, what you got down there at Central Park? Music Fest. You got Nas and 2 Chainz, all them performing and shit. It's always some shit going on. Yeah, that's why it's packed down there, yep. They got the whole Central Park area shut down, man. There's always some shit. It's a nigga fest.
It's easy to get caught up out here.
That's why people come here, man. This ain't no travel destination just because. Travel destination because there's always some shit to get into.
Yeah, they the only night here shooting that was conducted there. Wow.
And really, in these times that we in, you should be in the spirit of being in your house too, because what's going to happen? You know, they're gonna start releasing these different diseases, man. You go to these festivals and these gatherings of a bunch of sickly ass people, touching the same doorknobs, touching the same plates, and eating something. Because these restaurants, they don't really properly wash these dishes.
Yeah. They don't want you to watch. They want you to rush. Get that shit in there.
I had my district manager tell me the same thing. You know, I'd be in the back and I literally would wash it. You know, put it in the dishwasher. She's like, oh, you really got to do all that, you know? Just rinse it off and put it in the dishwasher. You know, okay. Fuck it.
Hey, but like the Apostle Roloff said, a lot of the niggas getting killed in Chicago, they're really not getting killed on the whole scheme by regular jets. It's so-called white man is scared person.
Same thing bars off was.
That's coming, man. So really, keeping it in your house is going to protect you. You know, going to these festivals and these gatherings and coliseums and all that shit. That shit is like basically like having rolling the dice on having sex with a woman with no condom. But you don't know what you can catch. You see what I'm saying? You go out to one of these places and you just think you're gonna have fun. Next thing you know, you got a deadly disease. You don't know where you got it from. Yeah, Music Fest. Yeah, Essence Fest, nigga.
Shit. I'm guaranteed if you look at like STDs that be spiking the most certain days, it be these festival days, man. Because most people have sex these days, most people be on a lot of drugs. A lot of women, they just be fucking all day on these days. These be the hot days. Prostitutes they make the most money on these days. These event days, she might make $100. I'm just saying numbers. She might make $100 a day. Event comes, she might make goddamn $600-700 that day, man. And that's a lot of fucking. And you know she gonna catch something from one of them niggas. So she running through 7 of them. Hey, them niggas gonna catch something.
Yeah, and roll the dice. Yeah, it's probability at that point. You got something?
Sirach 32:11. It says, "Rise up, be times, and be not the last. And get me home without delay."
Ooh,
Take your ass home.
read that again, man. Damn.
Sirach 32:11. Rise up, be times, and be not the last. But get me home without delay.
Yeah, you know, Jake always want to be in that. I'm gonna go check the scene spirit. Let me see what's going on over here before I hit the house.
Fuck that. Let me check my Netflix.
Exactly.
Shit.
Let me get home and check Netflix. Let me rewatch something. Shit, I'm in such a home spirit right now, man. I'm rewatching Stranger Things.
I need to
I'm
rewatch
in
that
such a
too.
home spirit, man. I got dates like, all right, baby. The next couple goddamn weeks, I'm gonna get on this show.
Hey, I'm looking forward to the fall time, man.
Hell yeah,
keep my ass in the house and get vet when we fall and winter, man. Now I ain't looking to be all in the festive. It's festive. Nah, man. Let me go home, man. That's it. That's a beautiful spirit, man. But that's why Jake look at us like we're weird, because we be in that spirit. What you do on the weekends, man? Like, watch. Tomorrow I go to work. I gotta come up with a story to tell niggas on what I did over the weekend. Because niggas expect every weekend to be like a movie.
Tuesday.
Like extravagant. Yeah, it's extravagant. Like I hit the club, went out to eat. Nah, man. I put some chicken on the grill and had a beer and watched the movie.
Yeah.
Man.
Every Monday. How was your weekend? Bro, I ain't do shit.
That's it.
I ain't got nothing
to
to
tell
tell
that time of the year right now where you gotta have them stories already made up.
Yeah.
Nigga will come on your job. What you do for Thanksgiving? You gonna be habba. Tell us that something. Because it's their time of the year. This is the most festive time of the year. And what do? We go to full-fledged hibernation mode for this time of the year. I be a real. Hey,
Motherfuckers out.
Cuffing season. Cuff my own goddamn self. Stay in the crib, man. That's
Right, that's what you really want to tell them.
Yeah, I like that.
Bring it up. Sirach 9:7. Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof. You got it, bro.
Yeah. So you don't need to be running around, man, trying to see what's going on, trying to get into the new events of things. The big event is the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what you should be striving towards. So like we said, at the end of the day, these people are just running out to murder, and they not getting it. That's why it's a high level of depression. These people, they catch all these events, they catch all these different things in the world, they follow all these festivities and things of that nature, but they're in the highest depression.
Still feel lonely.
They still feel lonely in the inside. And higher debt. That's why around this time of year, suicide rates spike dramatically, man. People die more around Christmas time than any other time of the year. Why? Because it's more pressure on them. They got to give it presents to their nieces, their nephews. They don't get the child when they want a child for the hate they want. That's
why Hollywood is fixing too, because they can mentally show them a movie, the family gathering together, passing out presents and shit.
It's gonna be some new Tyler Perry nigga.
Can't walk.
They're just sending out spells amongst our people in particular.
That's what it is. As you talking, the brother talking, I'm thinking of Christmas songs. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Yeah. And they're gonna be in every department store you go in on the PA system.
Yeah, they're gonna decorate the store in
That shit everywhere, man.
Nah. Wait till we hit end of this month. Wait till we hit into September. You're gonna start seeing all these trees. Gonna start having Christmas lights in it. Yeah, pumpkins been in the stores. Pumpkins been in program. Cause they gotta prep your mind for that shit. It's a spell. It's witchcraft.
That shit is strategic.
Because it puts you in a spirit, like me and his brother, we always talk about. Hey, during this time of year, man, you find yourself in a hole. You find yourself being overtaken by the spirit that's out here sometimes. Eating Christmas cookies and shit. There's certain cookies that I'd be like, listen, them little sugar cookies with the green and sprinkles on them. I'd be looking forward to that shit. Or the Oreos, the Oreos that's covered in the white chocolate. You only can get them during this time of the year.
The Halloween beer.
Halloween beer, the fall, Sam Adams,
lagers.
Yeah. The Harvest Blue Moon and shit.
pumpkin ice cream,
Eggnog.
The Christmas story.
But that movie off the chain, bro. I don't give a fuck. That shit funny as hell.
It's festive. That's what I ate. It's real.
Say,
Drinking eggnog.
I got you.
Eggnog ass.
You be fucking, you can damn near in the spirit. But that's why in the spirit, the Lord take us away from that stuff. You know, you keep us, like you said, chance. But at the end of the day, you around it, so all the shit gonna come on TV. Yeah, it's gonna be in your store. You gonna buy the shit.
They're gonna throw it in your face.
Yeah, like Thanksgiving.
That shit on the.
Yeah.
That's what I finna say. Shit
But what
unavoidable.
I do most times at Thanksgiving, I don't even fuck with my family. Keeping it real.
You fall in hibernation mode.
But that's why you got what Paul. What did Paul say? I think it was in Corinthians. I forgot what chapter it was. But that's why he said what he said. You know, like we know who our power is. You know, they don't. So if they ask you to go get a plate,
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with
sacrifice
going
unto idols. Yeah,
Yep.
That would have been a video on that and caused the hysteria in Israel. Jake was all like, he said, I would fast before. Shut your ass up.
Man, go get you a plate.
Shut up.
Shit.
Nigga been
Go
overripe.
get you some turkey and collard greens.
And some
man.
stuffing.
Fuck
Shit,
up.
get the fuck out.
Cranberry and shit.
Right.
I know, right?
Yeah, it probably the only time of the year you niggas get to have a dinner like that. You might well take advantage of it.
These daily, ordinary days, Esau put a spirit on these foods anyway, whether it be a holiday or not.
Right.
These days they shut down all the restaurants.
Right.
Yeah. Certain holidays.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, they shut down everything.
Fuck you gonna eat?
You ain't got no choice but to get that turkey.
You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. I remember one Thanksgiving, I was in June. Now, I didn't have nothing in the house to eat, man. Me and my brother, we rode all over Decatur, Piedmont, all over in the area looking for some fucking food, man.
Everything.
Gotta go to a group restaurant, man. And bread.
It showed you that in that movie, Christmas Story.
Oh yeah.
At the
Oh, yeah.
very end, they were
Rah,
they,
rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, they were, at the end they had to go to a Chinese place.
Yeah, because the food was fucked up.
They had duck.
Right.
That shit, that movie was fucking
Need to make thyself overwise.
Again, keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
kiss. Keep it simple.
All right. Don't be over righteous.
Mm-hmm.
And like this brother said, hey, you know, hey, earlier on in our camp days, we always go catch a plate.
Oh, hell yeah.
We shit like fuck it, we going to I'm gonna get some food.
Some brothers bring the whole tray.
Somebody, I was thinking about that too. Brother brought the whole Thanksgiving dinner to us. You know, but
Brother
fuck
had
it.
about 3-4 trays. He brought them.
Oh,
They had Thanksgiving dinner.
He brought a whole dinner to the camp house. Remember that? You remember that, right? You know, the brother man had a big tray. He was eating. But you know, then you get to a point you're like, man, I ain't fucking with my family, man. It just get overwhelming. But hey, if you got a situation with your family and it work in your stead, man, go get you a plate, man.
Yeah,
but if you got a bunch of demons,
Don't even
hey, don't come to
entertain
me
that shit.
complaining.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Don't, man, I went to the family, they was off, man. They come.
Yeah, they're gonna be off.
They're gonna be off, man. But if you go eat you a plate, just go eat you a plate, man. But don't be over righteous with it. And then at the same time, you gotta know your spirit. Don't be in that spirit of like, now you wanna go to the Thanksgiving dinner and you cursing out your aunt because she eating ham hocks and chitlins. Right, no, man.
What you say? He say, man, get, nah,
Now you
man.
gotta ruin the whole Thanksgiving dinner.
Next year, your ass ain't gonna be able to get no
And then you
plate.
wonder why your family is against your ass.
Right.
Just go, man. Like, you know.
That's like telling your own business what you do with your woman to your own family.
Yep.
Now, this our woman, so, you know, we just keep never be married, never be married.
Cast not thy pearls unto the swine, man.
Yep.
Just keep it simple, man. Read that again.
Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much.
Yep. That over righteous spirit is it's an imbalance in the spirit, man. You just be in that spirit of just you know, fuck the flesh. Nah, man. You gotta suffice the flesh in certain aspects. You know, but you get over righteous, you just think that you know, I'm always like you said, man, the spirit. No, the spirit ain't tell you that, man. The wrong spirit told you that. Keep going.
Need to make thyself overwise.
And over wise. Now you want to now just because your ass just learned that Thanksgiving is wicked 6 days ago. You want to tell everybody in the family why you're going off. You want to flip tables and shit. Man. Shut the hell up, man. They might. They might. And we going into a time now. They might put your ass to death.
And then, or in the mental institution.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
They might put your ass to death, man. We living in serious times, man. Keep going.
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Yeah, all you gonna do is bring pain to yourself. Then you gonna call up the brothers and complain and why is this, man? And nobody can make you go. Hey, in previous years, like me, this brother that's been around, hey, on a lot of these days, we got together. Cause we ain't had no family. Most of us ain't got family here, so for those days, a lot of us we got together. You know, we ain't celebrate Thanksgiving, no shit like that. We just got together in the spirit. You know, building the spirit. We might have ate something or whatever.
Most of the shit, like I said,
Most of the shit's cool. Just chill, man. We a family, so get with your family. Wait, nobody told you you gotta travel 8 hours to grandma's house because you don't know how to stand up for yourself. A lot of times they put themselves in situations where they don't know how to stand up for themselves. Or go on a fast. Or just deal with whatever comes to your plate. Just deal with it. You know? For me, I don't got no family here, so I don't really got to deal with that problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have no family here anyway, so for me to have to go to a family gathering on Thanksgiving, I got to travel. And I'm not about to travel to deal with BS. Why would I do that to myself? How wise is that? You know? Good. Any more to that? All right, I want Titus, finish Titus 2 and 3. Go back to Titus 2 and 3. I'm sorry, Titus 3 and 2. And then we go to Titus, the second chapter.
Titus chapter 3, verse 2. To speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness.
And that ties into the Matthew, being harmless as doves, right? Sheep. All right, don't be a brawler. You know, because that brawler spirit is gonna get a lot of these camps in trouble. The government know who to attack. That's why Esau knows. Esau knows how to attack these camps. Even with us, he knows how he has an idea, but we got the spirit. We're not in brawling spirit. And you notice how we all, you know, these devils walk by. Good afternoon, devil. Have a good Saturday, devil.
It's like you're authority over them.
Right.
Basically, that's putting leadership over them. By using what he said, kind word, turn away wrath.
See? Not being a brawler, just being normal.
Good overcome evil.
Right. Because you don't know, a lot of these people be cursing out, or you thinking they curse out. It might not be their time to get to work yet. You know, a lot of people are just, it just ain't their time to wake up. They're not part, they're going to come in with their increase. Keep going.
Showing all meekness unto all men, for we ourselves also were sometimes foolish.
Yeah, so we got to be in that spirit of, hey man, you know, it might not be a time for it to get this word, man. But we gonna let you, you know, we just gonna give you a pass, man. Whatever, we just gonna keep pushing this word.
I see myself too, even though years in, I'm still seeing myself like, damn, man, shit, this way, I need to get wider.
Yeah, me too. So, visiting how you work, you think back like, damn, I was always at.
Oh, talking about Texas Ranger?
Yeah.
I remember when my first year when I got this word, and I was on my job, and this that first year, I was mad at the job all the fucking time. I wasn't talking to nobody. I literally just come on the job and just the whole year I was like that. And this one Jake, I think she's a Jake. She like an Edomite. And she was every holiday she asked me, "What'd you do for the holiday?" And I tell her nothing. And then finally, like Christmas came, and I snapped on her ass. I said, "Listen, man, whatever you celebrate, I don't celebrate." And I could tell in her spirit she was boiling. And I realized at that point, I was like, "You don't really care what I did. You just asking me what I did, so that I can return the question to you, so you can tell me what you did."
Right.
So I had to learn. I was like, "Oh, okay." I finally got that understanding. So that, like you said, I was in that same spirit.
Yeah, 'cause I remember you brought out on the video, you said, oh, no, it was in the group chat. You said, we dying daily because we know this brain stress.
Yeah.
It's like second nature. So we dying daily, I mean, we got to put up with these people. Hey, that's a sacrifice. Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
That's it.
Being meekness and stuff like that, especially when you know the person probably a piece of shit, putting out all type of certain energy, or you might just run across a damn pedophile that you seen on the news or something, got out, you know what I'm saying? They saying, hey, shit. You just gotta deal with it.
Hey, pick your battles in this thing. If you just angry all the time, hey, you the one that's gonna fall out.
You're right.
You the one that's gonna fall out.
Right.
One thing I don't think so.
Most times they tell you to be mad all the goddamn time.
But he said it's set time, not when the sun's up. Don't be angry on the sun.
Let that shit go, man.
I even question myself, man. Angry, like sometimes it just be a peaceful mode, everything going good. I'm like, man, I hate being angry.
It's not natural.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst emotions to really have to put your body through.
Oh,
Just being angry.
And it don't promote health to it.
You know, it destroys your body. Now your adrenaline glands is all turned up.
Hormones,
Your hormones, you get cholesterol. Now you got high cholesterol. You know, Eddie Griffin broke that shit down. Remember he was talking about a black woman killing you?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, stress creates cholesterol because your body thinks that it's your body get active, so it lubricates your vessels and stuff like that. And then that cholesterol turns from good to bad, it hardens, and you start killing yourself. Just because you want to be angry. Like, pick your times to be angry. Shit, I tell like me, I be on the job, man, I'm cool with every fucking body. I'm cool with the faggot, the nigga, I'm
That's
cool
the
with
scary
everybody.
part too. At first you be like, damn, I hope I'm gonna get into the world, but it's impossible. Like the world, I want us to be at peace with all men.
Use the world, but not abuse the world.
If possible, be at peace with all men.
Yeah, just do it, man. Yeah, you know, but you know, your first year too, you still got a lot of heat on you. So you see
Zealous.
It's zealous. You know, you see a homosexual, I remember myself, right? You know, when Christmas would come around and shit, and I feel like, man, if I tell a devil, you know, Merry Christmas or whatever, it's like gonna strike me down with lightning. So you could just be being overzealous. Like the Most High gonna kill you because you on a job and you telling the customers have a happy holidays and shit.
Yeah.
Like the Most High ain't gonna kill you buying that shit.
Just
You blending in.
Yeah.
You supplant.
Yeah.
I be wishing these motherfuckers all types of Merry Christmas. Yeah, see, it's exactly because in my mind, I might be telling them happy holidays. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, fucking tree bird.
I just like personally. I don't know
It's
what's
weird. That's true. If you literally change like this, I hear
You can. 5 minutes. Yeah, but finish it up and we'll close up. We'll close up.
But we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient, deceived, serving diverse lusts.
Yeah. Now drop that and go to 2. Titus 2. Yeah, from the top.
Titus chapter 2, verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine,
Yep.
that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith and charity and patience.
Yep.
The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not
See, like we said, you know, I mean, the analogy like when another brother, a new brother coming to camp, it's like literally like a new wife coming into the house. And you gotta listen. This is how this house is operated. This is what we expect. We expect you to be on time. These are the expectations. You know, I'm pretty sure this brother, he can attest to that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of brothers that it's bad. And if it's not happening, then it's gonna be a brother over those brothers supposed to be telling you to tell you these things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reality of it. You know, but it's like the aged woman, which would be the older men in the camp, telling the other brothers, be these ways, man. These are all the scriptures. When are you ever telling when is an aged woman ever telling a younger woman to do these things? Now, in the carnal sense, it's supposed that way. We dealing with the spiritual sense of things, man. Read it again.
the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers.
Yeah, and tale bearers, whisperers. Scriptures tell you when I think Ecclesiastes to beware of whisperers. You got a lot of Jake that come in here with that whispering spirit. That's why I say, hey, you brothers, man, any brother that's in the camp that's just want to hold hostage your ear. All the goddamn time, here it is, you trying to be in the house and you trying to watch a movie with your rib, but he want to overtake your time. That's off. Why? Because he trying to put a seed in your head, man.
Yeah, just refer back to the scriptures when anything happens like that. For the scripture in the head, showing mercy to brothers.
That's it.
But we live in the last days, like, no time for that.
There's no time for that shit, man. That time that you could be on the phone with a man. Hey, a man keep you on the phone 2-3 hours. You could have put up fucking
2 videos.
You could have put up 10-minute videos or some shit. You could have did an outrageous amount of work.
Yeah, and what
Did
do you mean
some
by
studies.
2-3 hours? Like, brother just talking BS about
Another brother or
worldly
shit.
shit. Yeah, but at the same time, it's good to communicate with brothers. That's
balance.
beautiful too, because like years ago, the brothers we was talking about how much our family calling us versus brothers calling us. And it was like a low number on your carnal family calling you versus the brother, and that's spiritual brother. And that's beautiful.
Hell yeah. But it's got to be done in decently and in order. We're gonna close up.
Not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands.
Who's your husband? Who's your husband? Yahweh Shai. You gotta teach. We're here to teach the younger brothers how to serve and love their husband, Yahweh Shai. That's something that's gotta be taught. You don't just come in this thing all the way and understand, like, all right, this is what I gotta do. No, it don't work that way. You gotta be taught. Any more to that? That's it. Hey, with that, we can go ahead and close up, man. So with that, we're gonna give all the glory and honor to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
All right. And we want to give double honors to all our apostles and elders in Great Millstone. And until next time, Lord willing, shalom.
Shalom.